Hello, everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Hello. What's up? Not doing anything right now. I'm just finalizing what I want as the base image for my references and stuff. But this is what I did recently for Devil May Cry. How's it going? Hit the like button, please. Oh, and on yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say now. All right, so that's the look I want right there, I think. What's up, everybody? There's something specific I'm looking. Fuck off, Ziggy. For Dante, but it's not. I'm not finding it right offhand. Crap. This is pissing me off. So what's up, everybody? How's your guys' day going so far? That's the image that I was looking for. Okay. His are red though. Ziggy, you don't need to come up here, dude. You're fine. You are fine, Ziggy. All right, I guess I need to save this one too. Yeah. Well, we're up to 3 different images for references now, so yay me. All right. Base image. What up, Dwayne? How you doing? Oh, thank you. Here she is, finished. I'm good. I'm good. Just got her scanned in, so we should have her up on the store pretty soon. Within, well, soon anyway. But she is already available for purchase if you guys want. Um, any of the stuff that's on my that I haven't like got, me and Crystal haven't got out yet. That I've done is still for sale, even if it's just not available on the store yet. If that helps. Thank you, Macy. Yeah, so here you go. There's Froppy, my Toga, and then my Bakua, or Explodey guy. Me too. Froppy is one of my new favorites. Crystal's too, actually. Crystal told me yesterday that Froppy was one of her new favorites, so that makes me happy. It always makes me happy when you guys are like, hey, yeah, this one is so fucking much cooler than this one or that one, or, getting that kind of response out of you guys is always cool to hear. Although sometimes I don't understand why you guys like one over the other in certain paintings, but that's just because, like, your opinion wise, I don't quite get the opinion why I guess sometimes, because like sometimes there's paintings that I've done that I'm like, I fucking hate this one, and you guys are all like, yeah, that is amazing. Harley Quinn specifically was the one that I hated recently. I fucking hate that painting. But I hate that painting for a myriad of reasons, and none of them are anything. So, what up, Rengoku? Yes, I know. I always screw it up, Dwayne. See you later, Macy. Yeah, I always screw that up, Dwayne. I say it and then I mess it, or I second guess what I just said or thought. So that's 100%. I'm messed up on. I don't hear his name out loud enough to remember it, But at Level Up last beginning of the month, we went and met the voice actor for Bakuga again. Well, I went again. Crystal met him for the first time. Clifford Chapman or Chapman or something. I don't remember his name right offhand. Either his real name. But I've met him before, so that's one cool thing. Hello. 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Not much, Mika. Yeah, 8 minutes and 40 seconds is now. 40 seconds. Now. Saying, who was it a while back that I talked to about Super Troopers, by the way, if any of you can remember? And if you can't, that's totally fine too. I'm curious on who I talked to a while back about the movie Super Troopers, because I just found out one of the actors from that movie will be at Mad Monster that we're going to. So Crystal and I got to watch it. I showed her a clip of the first movie yesterday, and she's like, oh shit, that looks funny. So, oh no, well, that's not cool that you didn't get notified for it. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't have gotten notificated. Notificationed. Notified. Well, I watched about 10 minutes of this show this morning, and I must say it's already a lot more like the video games and a lot less like the other anime that they made. Like, I don't know how many people died in the first episode, soldier wise, but there was quite a few. So, um, oh, field trip Friday. I knew it was notified, Mika. Where are you going? Is it going to be a cool field trip, or is it going to be like one of the lame field trips where you're like, nah, I wish I could have just stayed home? That explains so much. Ooh, what you listening to? I really wish I could listen to music while I do this. I'm not a big music person, but I wouldn't mind like listening to music. That's the only good thing about TikTok versus here, honestly, is on TikTok I can listen to music and they won't like yell at me and be like, "Oh, you're stealing music," and be mean and like demonetize me or take my video off the damn air. Oh, that's awesome. Hello, 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 Miss Crystal's here to save the day. Oh, I got a Froppy scanned in, Crystal. So I'm you. Chapman. Really? See, I know things or something. I don't know. Well, again, Crystal's the reason for Froppy, so be happy. Thank Crystal for Froppy. I showed her the picture of Froppy the other day, and she's like, "Yes, definitely do Froppy." So then again, Crystal gives me a lot of good ideas art wise. So most of like banger ideas have been Crystal's one way or the other. Oh, she thought you were doing something wrong, and you're just watching me draw. Hi, Dwayne's mom. Dwayne's being fine. They're a joy to have at the in the channel. What do you mean theme? Your phone theme. Oh, never mind, your phone theme. Never mind. Forget I asked. See you later, Goku. See you later. Thanks for coming. Hopefully your internet gets better. Stupid internets. Stupid interwebs. I am live again. You didn't forget it. Hi, cats. Did none of you guys get notifications today for me going live, or do you guys have your notifications on for live? Because Mika said he didn't get a notification, and stuff. So, if you want to, yeah, Vox is allowed to join anytime, or that Vox is anyway. Yeah, that Vox is always allowed to join. I like that. Or they're all right. The only thing I have to say is they told me one time they couldn't send anything to share my work with anybody because something about hating English speaking people or some weird shit like that. So oh crap. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with that. It should be giving you guys notifications. YouTube said something today when I logged in and looked at some stuff that it was having issues uploading stuff and something else. So YouTube might be a little wonky right now. Nah, that makes sense. But again, art, art speaks for itself. You don't always have to have the audio or the I don't know what I'm trying to say. The fact that I speak English should not matter about my art as much, is what I'm mostly trying to think of or to say. Oh, hell yeah, cats. Did you get them all sketched out, or you're 13 now sketched out, and then you're, how many more do you have to do? Well, it's 31 this month. 31 days this month, so yeah, you got quite a bit to catch up on, don't you, cats? Hey, I got a question for you, cats. And, well, not just cats, but everybody in the channel, and everybody that's part of the Vaultkin, and everybody that's, does the show, the hash, or the Sketch Vault showcases and stuff like that. So, there's Inktober, right? And Murtober, obviously, and stuff like that. So last year I did, instead of Inktober or uh, any of that kind of stuff, I made up the Sketch Vault, right? And that's what these magnets are from. What up, Marvel? How you doing? Oh wow. Good luck on your test box. Uh, I gave up on. Okay, well that works. So, but would it be? Would you guys be interested if for October I post my Sketch Vault prompts that I'm going to do, and you guys draw along with me? You draw each day of the from the Sketch Vault in October. It'll be like the Sketch Vault showcase, but instead it'll all be over 1 month. It'll be every day for a month that you guys do. I'll post the prompts in September before the Sketch Vault showcase, or before October 1st. And then that way, you guys, if you want, you can draw along each day that I draw something. Why can't you join, cats? Okay. And why not every day, Dwayne? Or Mika? May 16th is your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Yeah. Well, good luck on your test box and studying. Well, I guess not then. I won't. You guys already have answered, so I might not do this for October then. Cats can't do it. Mika already said he wouldn't draw every day. So, all right. That was a bad idea, I guess. Oh, Cattober. Okay. That sounds way more fun. Well, that settles it then. I won't do that. So, I'm gonna still do it and post my stuff, but since you guys are already saying nah, I'm not gonna push it then. I understand, Mika, but it's part of the challenge and the prompt. So yeah, yep. That's part of the challenge, though. That's part of the reason why the Inktober and the stuff like that is important, because you set a goal for yourself, you set a challenge for yourself, and then you follow through with it, and that's the hard part. So last year we did Sketch Vault. The year before I actually did Inktober, but I changed my prompts because the Inktober prompts suck. It's like binoculars and fucking, you know, black cat, silver moon, kind of shit, and you're like, this is kind of dumb prompts overall. So I changed mine last year, and I did stuff, did different stuff. But with that being said, I it's still the challenge of drawing something every day. You guys see me doing it. You see, I do it every day. I draw every day, and so that's part of the challenge and why it's a thing. What up, Haru? Oh, it's okay. Right. I understand that, cats, but the never mind. The challenge would be so every day last year for October, I painted on a magnet like this. It doesn't have to be a magnet, but I made a prompt list of all of October. I called it my sketch vault. Each day was a different painting. Some days, like the Alistair and the Lucifer that I showed you guys yesterday, was one day was one, and then the other day was the next. One of them I did was like Skeletor and Mumra. I did on one Friday, then the next Friday I finished it because the prompt was Skeletor on one Friday and Mumra on the next. So stuff like that. We'll get some sleep. What up, Mooncap? But yeah, so but since like I said, you guys weren't real interested in it, I'm not gonna push it. That was a really quick and adamant. I don't think so for you guys. So hell yeah, that's awesome, Mooncap. Yeah, okay. You draw cats every day then. So you guys do that. And like I said, I'll just stop talking about it. So yeah, I'm not gonna push it if you guys are only gonna do it on like a day or here or there or stuff like that. So like I said, I'm just not gonna deal with it. So you guys enjoy your cat tober or cat to whatever it is. Dante from Devil May Cry. What do you mean my suggestion count, Mika? I have over 100 and I have like 200 and something going on markers altogether. Um, but 120 different shades. Yeah, okay, you guys. I don't care if you draw your these animals as cats or whatever, because again, like I said, I'm not doing Cattober, so you guys draw and enjoy that, but we're not doing Cattober here. And besides, if you're gonna draw anything as a cat, just draw Husker 30 fucking times. You know? I don't know what Cattober is, but I'm not done talking about Cattober. Uh, do tell me the prompts for Sketchfault because I've never tried Inktober and I don't plan to this time around. I don't know what that will be yet, so it'll just be get the 120 marker pack if you can from there. The 120 pack is the best. I don't know, and I don't know what the theme is anymore. Um, there is the 120 Mika. So no repetitive shades, just a bunch of different shades of everything else. Yeah, I was trying to narrow down something for the Sketchfault showcase this month, but nothing sounds right. And every time I've tried to like bring it up or crowdsource you guys to giving me something for it, I've not gotten much information back. So yeah, I just have not been able to figure out what to do for Sketchfault this month because, like I said, I can't get any real feedback from you guys when I ask. Oh, damn it, that's the wrong direction, Keith. Hello, Damon. How you doing, Damon? You feeling better? Thank you. Here. Okay, Dwayne. Um, 120 pack is that one. I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better. I knew you were sick the other day. You said so. That's never fun. Yeah, the 120 pack of the Guana is amazing because it does not have. It has like repeat colors, but they're shade colors. So you have like a fuck ton of greens, yellows, beiges, skin tones. Not enough reds, in my opinion. A lot of blues, and stuff. So it's really good. The Guana is really good in that aspect. What is your good news or bad news? And indie animations, like that's gonna end up being like you guys wanting to do like glitch stuff or stuff, right? Like for the indie stuff. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, I mean that's the whole indie side of it is that they're not popular yet because they're new. So I don't know enough about indie production stuff or any indie animation stuff to say yes or no on that one. Just offhand. Um, what's the best way to look for this? Facebook, probably. I gotta look for something real quick because. Oh, thanks. On the hairstyle, Mika. Well, good luck on your guys' exams and tests and stuff tomorrow. Hopefully, you do well. Looking for my prompt. Ah, here's my prompt list from last year. Yeah. So, Mika and guys, let me shut this light off real quick so you can see it. Now, a lot of this got changed. So, Pumpkinhead Girl was number one, Rick and Morty was number two, Marvel Zombies was the third and the 10th. Marvel Zombies was the 17th and the 24th. I ended up changing it to Skeletor and stuff, but this was the prompts that I came up with last year for Sketchfall 2025, and this is what I went by the whole Sketchfall. Um, so like My Hero Academia was all 4 Saturdays, so that's when I did Froppy and Momo and some other stuff. Um, Frankenstein and things like that. Yeah. Goth Jessica Rabbit was this day. So she was the 21st of October. So that was the prompt in the day. What do you mean add anime characters? Anime. Thrag from there. Anime cartoon. Uh yeah, I mean, this was the days, or this was the stuff. This was what came from the sketch vault. So like the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th, the 29th, 23rd, and 30th. That was the 31st. All these there, anime, Rick and Morty, Ninja Turtles, Pokemon. So yeah. So that's what the prompts were. Like one of the days was Friday the 13th, or Jason was one of the days. Uh, this little witch girl was one of the days. The little vampire girl, bat girl was one. The demon girl, Finn, or not Finn, One Punch Man. That was from a horror convention or thing. San Diego Comic Con days. So that's what the deal is. And I changed the list a little bit as I was going. Um, because some of them just did not work out right. Some of them were stuff that I had done already. Some of the stuff was like just whatever. But yeah. So that's what my prompt list was last year. We'll work on it this year, and I'll put it out again, and you guys can join or not join. All right, Vox, here's the thing. If you're going to draw characters on your paper, draw them answering the questions. Right. Yeah. Or have them drawing them questions or answering the questions. Yeah. Vox Tech answers basic math questions. And just write, yeah, do that. You can't possibly get in any real trouble for that. It doesn't have to be math. I was just throwing that out as an example of a test thing. Not saying math in specific, you know. But with a name like Vox, you should be good at math. You're like a walking computer head anyway. And also, dog, you are going to have to figure out a spot that's not on me while I'm sitting here drawing. All right. Netflix. Dante. Eyes. Eye color. Yeah. Ah, cold nose. Cold nose. Stop touching me with your cold nose, you butt. Shit dog. Yeah, shit dog. Get dog. I don't like that. Ooh, why couldn't I have found that image earlier? Fucking. Okay. Anyway, I'm a little upset now that I just found something that I found on the internet and bullshit. I'm not playing the guessing game of this today. So 11:17. All right, we'll just do it that way. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So Why can't I find this? My Pinterest feeds decides from yes. This is me looking on the internet though. I was looking at what Dante's eye color was in the anime, and it popped up with like this really badass like transformation, and I'm like, oh, why couldn't you have given me that to use when I was looking for shit earlier? Actually, let's do it this way. So, you're not paying attention. Why in math? That's why you're not good at it. Wow, that's magical, Dwayne. You're hungry and now have chips. I'm thirsty. I wish I had a Coke. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. I was always really good at math in school. I was really bad in English, honestly. And then anything, anytime I had to read out loud was something I was really, really bad at, like real bad at. And I get real nervous and real fucked up and flustered. And then I would say something stupid and kids would laugh at me and da 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 da. But so yeah, at the end of the day, I understand. I hate certain classes and stuff as well. But I was always really good at math, science, history, that kind of stuff. I was real good at it. It just clicked in my head well. Oh yes, I've done that a few times, Mika. Um, but I already knew I had like three different references for this one image that I was building up and going to build off of. So I had already planned on not using the base image, but then I find some like really amazing stuff like that. God, I hate doing lightning. I mean, that's a really good point. Tablets have a computer. You have a calculator in your tablet, your computer head, right? You'd think Box would be able to like throw out numbers out of the top of his head and rattle off pi and stuff, to the 78th uh, number or some shit because Vox has a computer brain. Although Vox has a computer or a tablet head, and we give him too much credit for that because like a tube TV fell on his head. That's what killed him. Remember? Let's do one more little ziggity ziggity. I have not eaten anything either, so. So you guys live near each other and know each other in real life, or are you just friends on the internet, like internet friends? Awesome. That's awesome. That's cool. See, Vox, you did have a friend that would like me. See? I talked to you about it the other day, and you're like, nah, I don't think so. Here we are. Got a friend that likes me. I am pretty awesome, though, so I mean, you know. Or at least I like to think I'm awesome. That's not what I was meaning, but okay. We've had Val in the chat a long time ago. Yeah, we've had a Val in the chat a long time ago, but it's been a minute since we've had anybody like doing Val, like a Val type character thing. I don't know if I'm gonna draw has been stuff in a while for a while. To be honest with you, I've got one other piece I need to do for has been stuff because it was a request that I've been not putting off intentionally, but I just have not looked as much either. But it's going to be Husker and Luna together in a painting, growling at each other because Hellhound, Hellcat, Sinner Cat. All right, Roblox is a weird place. It's a weird place. I didn't like that when my son played that game years ago. Um, $200 on Roblox. Get it, Haru. Haru is also Silly Vox, right? Yeah. Yep, definitely not painting anything. Has been for a while. I have a weird off question for you guys. Do you guys know that there are like, or that it is okay to like other things than just one fandom, right? All right. Anyway, I'm gonna have to be signing off here in a second so I can um, go pick up Crystal. That's not quite right. That might be closer. That is definitely not right. Oh. I do think, yeah, that's part of the issue. Yeah. No, I'm not going to. Well, you need to watch it, Mika, but I'm just done painting has been stuff for a while, is what I'm mostly saying right this second. Is I'm not gonna paint anything has been for a while. It hasn't sold. Um, there's a lot of reasons why I'm going to like distance myself from has been some, I guess. Because it's every time I do a live and I paint other things, it seems like the only stuff or interaction I get from you guys is not what I'm painting, but what I have done or has been stuff versus what I'm currently working on or anything else. And there's a lot less of you guys hearing what I do outside of has been. So I'm gonna have to distance myself a little bit from has been. So that's pretty much what it boils down to. Well, because you're too young to watch Has Been Hotel. It's an adult show. That's the problem you guys got. None of you guys understand is that show is very, very much M-rated and not for children. I understand that, Cats, but do you not like my other art? No, watch Has Been. But again, so here's the thing with the Has Been art and me doing Has Been art. None of you guys buy it. I have not sold anything but one Has Been painting, two Has Been paintings in the entire time I've been painting Has Been stuff, really. I have all of this Has Been stuff and nobody buying it. So that's part of the issue is I'm going to have to distance that and get that out of my repertoire a little bit so that I can stop. I can focus on all of the other art that I have to do. Like I have to get stuff ready for Days of the Dead. In September, I've got to get some stuff ready for the horror convention. In July that we're going to Mad Monster. There's a lot that I got to get done. And like I said, I love Has Been Hotel. But there are, I do so much more art than Has Been Hotel, but it seems like nobody cares unless it's Has Been Hotel. Yeah, like Crystal said, either no one shares my work, nobody does that, nobody helps out with that, and I hear that all the time, Box. You guys are missing you guys are missing my point. on it. It's not necessarily that you have to buy. I need you guys specifically to buy it. But the other issue, like Crystal just mentioned, is I don't get shares. Nobody shares my work. No one. None of you. So no matter how much you like what I do, you guys don't share it with your friends. You guys don't show off my work. And it's very, very hard to keep going in the aspect of pushing certain things and doing certain things when I can't get my followers, my subscribers, my fans, the Vaultkin guy people to actually share anything, to help me get out there, to help me be seen by more people, to help my channel grow so that I can start doing more doing a giveaway, as opposed to you guys buying it. Like, say I paint Vox next or at some point and I do a Has Been Hotel giveaway, you guys as part of that can be, can win. But the issue comes down to is if I can't get people to share, I can't get people to do things. It's yeah. Well, thank you, cats. Thank you. And see, then I get you guys talking over about everything about has-been stuff instead of the character too. So that's part of the issues. And then, like, I can show you the metric on my channel where all of my shares, every share that I have is from me. Almost. So, like, a lot, stuff doesn't get shared, stuff doesn't get moved. I can't get people to do stuff. So, yeah. But see, that's the problem. Why don't you know anime? I do all this cool stuff. Why don't you guys look it up and show it? And it's not just anime. I don't do just anime. That's here, like Wally, not anime. Spider-Man, not anime. Roger Rabbit, not anime. Jessica Rabbit, not anime. Not anime, 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 anime, not anime. Horror movie, anime, horror or kids movie, not anime, not anime, horror, comics, games, TV show, anime, comics, human, anime. That's the thing. That's the thing, guys. I do more than just anime, and that's all you guys are like focusing on, or has been. I put this out, okay? Here's a good example. I put this out several times. I've given you guys 20% discounts off of it. I've given you guys things to do that. Not one print sold. Not even anything. Yeah, so on that note, though, guys, I'm heading out for lunch and stuff. So yeah, again, horror, human, signed from a TV show, horror, anime, TV show, anime, Supergirl, Majora's Mask. On my website, Dwayne, like I've told you guys a bunch of times. So, I mean, it's very frustrating, guys. Like, here's a stack of art. Stack of art that I've done that I can't get people to share. A whole box of art that I can't get people to share. A whole wall that I've had since October that nothing. And hell, half of you guys haven't even looked back at my stuff to see it. Vox, you just saw this the other day for the first time. Which, you guys have been on my channel for a while. That means you don't watch my other videos or don't go back and like stuff. You don't go see what I've done extra. So, but on that note, guys, anyway, I'm heading out so I can go pick up Crystal. Bye.